What's the most ridiculous chain of events you've ever caused just by trying to do something simple? It all started with a printer. I work in a mid-sized office where nothing is scarier than the words, "The printer is jammed." This beast of a machine was older than me, temperamental, and louder than a jet engine. Naturally, the day I needed to print out a contract for a big client, it decided to eat the paper. So I did what any brave soul would do. I opened the tray, pulled the half-crumpled page, and gave it a tug. Except the paper ripped in half, and suddenly the machine started blinking and making a sound that can only be described as angry robot choking. At that exact moment, my boss came out of his office. "Everything all right with the contract?" "Yes," I lied, smiling like a hostage, just about to print it. The printer then emitted a grinding noise so loud that everyone turned to look. I panicked, slammed the tray closed, and pressed print again. Big mistake. The printer roared back to life and started spitting out pages like a possessed slot machine. Blank sheets, half-printed contracts, an old flyer for Bring Your Pet to Work Day 2017. I tried to stop it, but in my panic, I hit the wrong button. Suddenly, it wasn't just my computer printing. It was the whole office. Every single document anyone had queued up started flying out at once. Within seconds, the floor was covered in paper. People rushed over shouting, "That was my report! That's confidential!" Someone yelled, "My vacation request!" while another guy dove across the floor to grab his resignation letter before HR saw it. I was knee-deep in paper chaos trying to yank the plug from the wall when the plug sparked. Now the lights above flickered like a horror movie, and the office erupted into panicked laughter. "Are we under attack?" someone shouted. Then, as if the universe wanted to punish me further, the fire alarm went off. Apparently, the printer overheating set off a sensor. Suddenly, we were evacuating the building. Dozens of employees streamed out holding rogue papers to their chests like classified intel. Outside, my boss stood with his arms crossed. "So," he said slowly, "how's that contract coming along?" I opened my mouth, ready to resign on the spot. But then, something wild happened. The client, who had been waiting in our lobby, walked out holding one of the contracts the printer had spat onto the floor. Perfectly printed, signed by all the right parties. It was like the chaos had birthed the one document I needed. The client looked at me, grinned, and said, "I like a company that knows how to make an impression." I nearly fainted. Later, when the building was cleared and we went back inside, my boss clapped me on the shoulder. "Next time, just email the contract." The printer was declared officially dead that day. It rolled it away like a fallen soldier, and the office threw a mock funeral with flowers and a sign that read, "Here lies Synergy 2000. And me? Well, apparently I'm now known as the Printer Slayer. People still ask me to fix things when they break, which is the exact opposite of what I should be trusted with. But the wildest part? That contract turned into one of the biggest deals our office landed all year. And whenever my boss tells the story, he says, "Sure, it was chaos, but sometimes chaos closes."